okay, except they don't drink coffee. So that was hard because I love coffee. So every time when I went to Walmart and when I saw Starbucks coffee and I bought it and then when I brought it back home, I felt like I was singing because everyone looked at me and said, Mayu, you have coffee. So I felt bad. But that's, I wasn't Christian or I was not doing anything. So they didn't force me to follow their rules. So I was okay. But that was only for a year. But that's when I started to seek for one truth. I wanted to know the truth because I grew up in Japan, learning about Buddhism and Shintoism and no religion, no shukyo. And I saw Mormon and different Christian in California. So I was seeking, I was knocking the door very hard and asking questions. But when I was in Utah, I couldn't find the truth. I was still confused. And then I was gonna come back here to finish school, but my English skill was still not enough. So I decided to stay in America another year, but I had to move to different states because, for Japanese international student, we cannot go to public high school more than 1 year. So I transferred to private high school. And my study abroad agency just randomly picked one private high school in Portland, Oregon, and that was Portland Christian High School. And I had a new host family, and they were Christian again, but different. Their name is Christian and Rhonda Isaacson's family in Portland. They're still in Oregon. And this family completely changed my impression and understanding of Christianity. They're just always happy and joyful and funny. And my host father, he has all tattooed and everything, and he loves rock music, and he is a triathlete. He does biking and running and swimming, and he is a firefighter, energetic. He loves Jesus, and that was very attracted to me. Like, wow, they're very joyful and loving, and I want to know what they believe. So I kept asking them questions, and I used to think Christianity has no freedom because we have to follow certain rules, and I thought that's stupid. But when I met Isaacson family in Oregon, it was different. They just loved on me just like their own daughter, and they didn't push me to go to church with them. They just simply loved on me, and they were always there to help me. And then one day, so I was senior in high school at the time, and I had a tutor in high school, and she was my Japanese tutor because English was still difficult for me. And she told me she got engaged, and she's gonna have a wedding next month. So she invited me, and I went to her wedding in Oregon, and it was a Japanese church, Japanese International something church. But I met Japanese Christian in Oregon, and that was another shocking moment because I've never met Japanese Christian in my life. And I thought Christianity is only for white people or American people, European religion. I thought that was nothing to do with me, Asian, Japanese. But it wasn't true. So I met many Japanese Christian in Oregon, and that got my attention. And they welcomed me, and their love was different from the love from Japan. Their love was unconditional because growing up in Japan, Japanese people loved me because they want something from me. Given, like, take it, give it. If I give you, if I love you, you must love me. That kind. I only have experienced that types of love in my life. So when Japanese Christian people loved me, even I'm not giving anything, that was a big impact in my life. And then one day, one of my, she was a college student at the time. She was like 5 years older than me. and now Naomi-san. She was attending church, and she just invited me to spend a night at my house. At her apartment. And I went to her place, and she shared her story, how she accepted Christ growing up in Japan. And she shared, she told me, she knows that I'm an artist and I'm a visual learner. So she just told me, Mayu, just think about there's a door in front of you, and there's a doorknob on your side, but the other side, there is just a flat door, no doorknob. And Mayu, Jesus loves you so much, and he has been waiting for you patiently by that door, but it is your choice if you want to open this door or not. But Jesus Christ gives us a free will, freedom to choose. So I'm not telling you to, accept Christ right away. But she told me, I just want to share this good news that you can have a freedom through Jesus Christ. And she told me, he's always waiting for you. And I just had a clear picture of Jesus smiling and waiting for me by that door very patiently, even before I came to America, or even when I was making mistakes as a teenager in Japan, karaoke study, I was hanging out with my friends late at night because my parents were not at home. So, but even during that time, Jesus was waiting for me. Even when I was my mom's womb, Jesus was waiting for me. And I knew I'm gonna open that door one day, but I didn't know how because I grew up in Japan. None of my friends are Christian. And I thought I'm gonna be separated from my family because they don't know Jesus. I'm the only one. But Naomi told me that you can be the light, and you're gonna share this good news with your family and friends in Japan. So don't be afraid. You're not gonna be separated from your family or friends. You're gonna be even closer to them, because if they accept Christ, we can have an eternal relationship in heaven. So a few months later, as people were praying for me, I decided to follow Jesus as my only Savior. And today, I really want to encourage you guys and remind you guys that you're not Christian just because your parents are Christian. And I can imagine, I think it's very hard even for you guys because you grew up in church, your parents are missionary or pastor, and you're used to hear that. And it's not as real for you guys because that's normal. That's your life since you're a baby. But from my experience growing up in Japan, not knowing Jesus Christ, I want to tell you, don't take your relationship with Jesus for granted. It is Jesus Christ is the only way, and he changed my family. And 8 years later, what happened was my dad and my mom came back together from the divorce, and Yori and my dad accepted Christ last year, and they're getting baptized this week. So he is real, and if you're having difficult time to find an intimate relationship with Jesus, or if you don't feel God, just living in Japan, going to international school, and sometimes even Christian school doesn't have a good biblical community, and it is hard. But I just want you guys to know we are always here for you guys, and if you have questions, please ask us. And it's all about love. It's all about love. It's not about program. So we want to build a relationship with you guys and encourage you guys. So let us know if you have any prayer requests.
Thanks for sharing. Really appreciate that.